Hello everybody out there in YouTube land. Good times for all. Zachary Zabala here if you prefer. We're getting ready to put some seeds into some soil. We could put them straight out into the field, but we'd like to get them started because some of the seeds were a little bit older. We got many of them for a great deal from a wonderful man. So what I'm doing, we're going to start them off in these little trays here, and then we're going to transplant them as soon as we see some green, as soon as we know that they're growing and good. Now when you go to do this, you want to make sure you never pour water directly on top here. It mats down the soil, it gets it real compact, and it makes it hard for the seeds to sprout and for the plant to grow. So what you do, you get some kind of a tray. I'm just using the top of a storage bin here. A lot of them, like this one, came with a little thing to hold it. That's what it's for. It's not just for more support. You actually put the water down here, and then from the bottom it'll soak it up, and then the plant has to grow down to get to the water. It works much better than trying to water stuff on top, and it makes sure that the plants are going to get all the water that they need. Pouring it on top without something catching it in the bottom, a lot of that water will run right through it and go into the ground or wherever, and then your plant isn't getting the water that it really needs, because the ground holds water pretty well, and you need something to hold the water too. This isn't enough soil here to really hold the water all that well. You could pour water on here and by the next day it'll look real dry like this. And what you want is your soil to kind of look almost like this the whole time. This is just out of the bag. So we have, I don't know, 64 plus 6 plus 72, I think. Yeah. So over 130 some odd, 138 I think, 136 plants that we can start right here, and we already have some in the ground if you caught my last video. But most of these are going to be your lettuces, radishes, beets, stuff like that. You can get them in the real little stuff, and then the bigger stuff we're going to do the cucumbers, the watermelons, the tomatoes, peppers, stuff like that will give a little bit more room. But really, as soon as we start seeing green, we'd like to get them out there into the garden, because we're getting a late jump on this, but they have a nice long growing season down here in South Carolina, so it shouldn't be too bad. It's gonna produce. I know it is. Good things happen to good people. It's amazing. I've learned a lot staying here with Jack and his family, and it's been a wonderful learning experience so far. So that's it. Always have a tray in the bottom to catch your water, and always fill it from the bottom so that the soil grabs it and pulls it up. And that's it. This is Good Times for All signing out. As always, thanks for watching.